If you've ever wondered how people with no job and no income budget their money, you are in luck because that's exactly what Brittany and I will be doing in today's video.
So about a month ago, we had the bright idea to quit our jobs, and that effectively brought our income down to zero.
So today we wanted to go over our budget for the next 12 months and what that looks like with no job and basically no income. If you're wondering why we quit our jobs in the first place, we made a video about that a couple weeks ago. We will link that up here if you're interested in watching.
With that being said, let's get into it.
So when it comes to budgeting, there are many different ways of budgeting. You have fixed income budgeting, irregular income budgeting. There's a budget style called zero-based budgeting, which gives every single dollar you make a name and a purpose. Some people put their expenses at the top of the budget. Some people put their income at the top. The way Brittany and I have been doing our budget is we put our expenses at the top and then our income and savings at the bottom.
Yeah.
This budget, as you guys are about to see, is a little bit different in that we don't have the 9-to-5 income we used to, and our savings is only going to be going down.
So the first item is food. We spend about $575 a month on that.
Yep, and that's gone up about 20% over the last year due to inflation, as I'm sure many of you guys watching have a similar situation in your lives.
Yeah, and rent, that went up from last year. It's $17.99 a month.
Yeah, this went up 15% a few months ago. Utilities is next. We spend about $150 a month on utilities. Gasoline, $100 a month. We don't really drive much. Health insurance, $450. Auto insurance, $170 a month. Life insurance is $12. Phones, our phone bill is about $43 a month. Internet is $76.
And haircuts, we budget about $50 per month. Gym, we have prepaid for the year, so we don't owe anything on that. Our fun money, so just going out every now and then, is $60. And then my money, which is kind of like my own fun money, is $50.
If you guys are unfamiliar with fun money, it's basically just like money that Brie and I give ourselves to spend to do whatever we want. So it's like, you know, if Brittany wants to go out and grab some clothes or something like that, she doesn't have to feel bad about spending money on clothes or whatever. And this fun money is for both of us if we want to go out to eat or watch a movie or whatever. We haven't watched a movie in a while, but okay, anyways, moving on.
You get the idea.
Miscellaneous, this is just stuff that always comes up that we don't really seem to think about to put in here.
It could be like a car expense or something like that.
Next up, we have business expenses. These are expenses related to running our website, having a domain, having a business checking and savings account, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and like an LLC.
Yeah.
Just things like that.
Yeah, having a business license. Real estate expenses. So Brittany and I recently got licensed for real estate a few months ago, and these are all of our monthly expenses associated with being associated with a brokerage,
paying office fees,
our real estate associate, like a national real estate association, yearly dues. It's a lot. It's a lot more than we thought it would be. But
yeah, it's a lot of little things that start to add up a lot. So.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys can see here, $4,036 per month, and more than likely this number will decrease a little bit. We'll probably cut back on our fun money. We'll probably cut back on the miscellaneous stuff. I think our gas bill may go down a little bit.
Yeah, and food, we've been coming under budget for the past few months, so that's a little bit less.
Yeah, that's a lot of money without without any consistent income coming in, without a job. $4,000 a month. So our current cash reserves, $75,000. That's cash. We have a bunch more money in the stock market, but this is just cash. We'd rather not pull from our funds in the stock market. The way Brittany and I have saved all this is basically just we've lived below our means for the last few years, and we've just saved everything that we could, and we have $75,000 saved up because of that. Next, our monthly expenses, as we went over a minute ago. Our income. This is income that's more or less passive. This would be income from like dividends in the stock market.
Yeah.
This would be YouTube income. This would be interest on this number in our savings account. We have a high interest savings account. We'd highly recommend a high interest savings account.
Yeah, especially right
if
now.
You guys don't have one.
Yeah, with rates going up.
So our expenses, $4,036 a month. Income, $550 a month, more or less. Which means we are losing $3,486 per month. Which means with this amount of money saved up in the bank, at this amount of net loss every month, we have 21 and a half months until we run out of cash. That also means at the end of 12 months, we have about $33,000 of our cash left.
And the reason we are so focused on giving ourselves as much time as possible, or you could say as much runway as possible, is because Mike and I are trying to create our own business. and do something outside of a 9-to-5 job.
We'd really like to give ourselves as much time as possible to make that work. And unfortunately, I don't think 21 and a half months is going to be long enough, because what's more than likely going to happen is we're going to see some growth with the business income. Mm-hmm. However, I feel like a year from now, we're going to be, if things haven't grown as much as we'd like them to, we're really going to start worrying about like, okay, we're going to have to start thinking about maybe doing something else because we don't have much cash left. Like, neither of us want to just totally run out of cash. Like, I don't think that's a good idea at all. Here's something else we've been thinking about. We have an opportunity coming up that we could take advantage of that would basically save us $2,000 a month, mm-hmm. and would bring this number right here down to about $2,000, which makes a big difference in our runway. At $2,000 a month of expenses, that means we have a net loss of only about $1,500, mm-hmm. which increases our runway 2.5x, we'll say. So instead of having under a 2-year runway, we basically have like a 4.5-year runway. Mm-hmm. And we have a lot more cash after 1 year. And what could basically happen is, let's just say over the course of the next 12 to 18 months or so, our income doubles, mm-hmm. maybe to $1,000 a month. Well, now our runway increases to 75 months.
Right. And you can see the cash left over increased as well.
Yeah.
So that makes us feel a lot more comfortable and a little bit more of a realistic approach, I guess, to achieving our goals, to where we wouldn't be running out of so much money, and we could definitely stay focused on growing our business.
Yeah, we have a lot more like breathing room, I guess, psychologically.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't... I don't think we'd feel nearly as anxious. Now, this opportunity does come with some trade-offs. We're not going to get into the details because we hadn't really made a final decision yet.
Yeah.
But it's something we're very seriously considering, mm-hmm. With all the savings. And the savings are going to come from rents, probably utilities, and a few other things on here.
Yeah, and food costs would probably be a little bit less too.
But yeah, in total about $2,000 a month in savings.
So if you like this style of budget, we have something very similar on our website that we will link below. It's absolutely free. No email address is required. Just make sure you have Microsoft Excel, or is it Pages?
Yeah, Pages.
Yeah, Pages for the Mac. It'll go over to that.
Yeah. So the top part of that template is very, very similar. Mm-hmm. The only thing that's really different about our budget template that's available on our website versus what we just went over is the bottom part. On the template that's on our website, there is the savings and like various bank accounts you can input. If you guys want us to make this template available that we just went over, let us know. We can do that fairly easily.
Yeah, just leave a comment and we can always release this on our website as well.
Yeah. So with all that being said, that's how Brit and I are budgeting without any jobs or basically no income compared to how much we used to be making. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We hope it was helpful. If it was, please give it a huge thumbs up. We would appreciate it. Subscribe for more if you want to follow us on this journey.
Yeah, we will be posting along the way. And also you can follow us on Instagram at It's Mike and Brit. And we will see you guys next time.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.